What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and this is day 2 out of Dover's garage. Yesterday, when you saw Scott's video, his car's all back together, so make sure you watch that video. Lots of good Coyote tech in that one. But today, we're getting back on the red car. Got some stuff to show you, so come on inside. Let's make it happen. Alright, so we are in here, and the heat is rolling. Sorry for the noise, but it is a little chilly yet. It was actually warmer yesterday, almost like 60 degrees, but here we are, and oh no, there's the man, Mr. Jeremy Dover. Hey, look at this. Foxcast hoodie. Foxcast hoodie. Looking good right there, brother.
It's warm.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit chilly, but you know what? It's winter time. This is when you do hot rodding stuff, so come on, let's go do some hot rodding stuff. Okay, guys, before I go any farther, I did want to show you one more thing. When you're running the Hydro Boost, I know you're asking me, what in the hell are these brackets? These are what you mount the wiper motor to the firewall with. This is the stock one here. You see how it kicks out a little bit? The problem you have when you're running the Hydro Boost is when it's jetting out this far, it wants to hit those lines. So what Jeremy's been doing, he just made this up. What is that, 1/8 inch or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
And just cut it to the same shape, but it's just a flat piece. As you can see, stuck the grommets through there, and that allows you to not hit the Hydro Boost with your wiper motor. So if you've run into that yet, if you've gotten to that point, that is the solution. Flat as opposed to the stock one. Nothing to it. So if you caught the last video, you know we pretty much got the engine bay nice and stripped down. Haven't really done much else with it at the moment. And we had a set of the Scott rod panels, but they were aluminum. And the problem with the aluminum one is basically you have to like rivet them in. You know, you can't really weld them in. However, Jeremy had these bad boys sitting around, and so I think we're going to give these things a try. So let's see what these bad boys look like. These are the steel ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
That's what I put in Scott's.
that's the difference. Here, we'll swap.
Of course, you got to trim them a little bit too to
Right.
get them to fit perfect. But
So this is the solution. You see these can actually be cut and welded in, trimmed up, and then you just cut everything off behind them. But that is basically going to be the solution to getting this engine bay smoothed out. There's a lot to do, but it's going to look great. So we got a ton of work to do, but the main thing is we're going to be able to cut and weld these in, so everything's going to be nice and flush and smooth. These are the panels I was telling you about. The other ones, these are aluminum. You can't really weld them in. You need to rivet them in, which they work, you know, if it's something that you know, you don't want to get too crazy welding and all that. But unfortunately, I wanted a more permanent solution, and these other Scott rod panels are going to do the job really well. All right, so the plan is we're going to get these Scott rod panels in, and then if you look at the shock towers here, probably weld some of the smaller holes up, and then just put plates over these, weld them in or glue them in, fill those in. Everything's going to look pretty good. Now, one thing I did note on Scott's car, like when the Coyote's in, because it's so wide, and I'm going to take you up there and let you check it out in a second again so you can see what I'm talking about. You essentially can't see the shock towers. You can't really see the firewall. All you really see is this fender apron area right here. So that's the biggest part we're going to focus on to make that look better. These are going to come off. Unfortunately, the stock sway bar is not going to work with the Coyote and all the accessories, because you got your power steering pump on one side, and then you've got your air conditioning compressor on the other side. So it's going to be pretty tight, but that's what we're going to focus on right now. As far as getting this, you know, kind of roughed in, we can't go too crazy with it until we get Scott's car done and mobile and all that. And once we do that, then we can get the car up there and really start hacking away at it, and get the K-member out and get the engine mocked up. It'll be looking real good.
all right, let's see. Just need a little room here for it to overlap and weld. we need more, we can always trim more. Just gives a good starting point.
So, here's the thing, guys. It's a little scary, I have to admit, sometimes when you're totally cutting. Whew. Heart beating a little bit, but here's the thing. You know it's gonna look a little ugly before it gets better, but it's always scary to cut on your car, but you know what? It is what it is, and trust me when I say it's gonna look ridiculous, so keep watching. More cutting.
Better.
Still a little tied up in there. Oh wow, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
damn
trim that a little
good.
bit.
I know this one's kind of been work heavy a little bit, but we made a lot of progress. So as you can see, we've already saw it, but both of these Scott Rod panels have been ground down. They're pretty much fitted where they need to be. Obviously they're just sitting in there, but there they be. So yes, it's scary to cut on your car, but the engine bay smoothing is underway. It's gonna look freaking ridiculous. I guarantee you're gonna die when you see it when it's finished and all together. You know, it is a little bit nerve-wracking to cut your car, like I said. Did I say it's nerve-wracking to cut your car? Yes, it is. However, when you see the final product, it's gonna look freaking amazing, and tons of work today. I'm really freaking pumped. Progress, baby. So that is about what I got for you today, guys. Lots of stuff going down, lots of progress on the Coyote, parts rolling in. It's gonna happen. I swear to you. I know it's taking forever, but hey, I'm a budget dude just like you, and sometimes it takes time, but it's gonna happen, and I promise you are not gonna believe it when it's done. Excuse me, losing my voice. So in the meantime, if you like this upload, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and also while you're there, smash that subscribe button as well. 5 uploads a week. So I'll be back with you tomorrow with lots more epic updates. I promise you won't want to miss them. So in the meantime, holla at you later.